The real truth why Mr. P2B have refused to post his visit to Atiku Abubakar as Tinubu becomes so worried. Hello guys, welcome back once again to this YouTube channel. Ever since the video and picture of P2B and Atiku Abubakar was circulated on the internet space, P2B has not posted about it. P2B have not even commented directly. Wherever P2B goes, whatever activity that he does, he posts it on his social media account on Facebook, on Twitter, and other social media platforms. But ever since he visited Atiku Abubakar, he has not posted anything on his social media platform, and this is making a lot of people to be worried. Remember, Atiku Abubakar was the first person that rushed and posted that particular picture and video that P2B came to visit him. And P2B has not yet posted anything. Even the Sule Lamido that he visited, it was Sule Lamido and his agents that started posting about it and all that. Now, a lot of people are asking, why is it that P2B has refused to post about this? What is the possible reason? Because APC people have started running mad again. They've started, saying a lot of things. Let me show you what one of these APC propagandists, said about P2B not, posting about the visit that he went to visit Atiku Abubakar, because a lot of them want to know. They really want to understand what P2B is up to. But P2B is like a mystery to them. They cannot understand him. That is why P2B is a very smart politician. That is why APC is confused. They want to understand if he is truly working with Atiku Abubakar, if he has signed any agreement, or if he's working in any coalition or merger ahead of 2023, ahead of 2027, and they are scared. Now look at what one of the APC supporters said, being Daniel Baola. Daniel Baola was formerly supporting Atiku Abubakar, but immediately Atiku Abubakar stopped giving him money. He started supporting Bola Tinubu. Tinubu recruited him and started feeding him and his family. So he does not have any work. What he does every morning, night, and afternoon is to wake up and attack Mr. P2B. Look at what he said. This is a post that he made recently. He said, as you can see on the screen, he said, has anyone noticed that P2B, the Maradona or P2B, usually posts on his S handle, being Twitter, all his activities, including construction of inhuman borehole? You could imagine he's trying to demean P2B because P2B constructed a borehole for the Northerners. This particular Daniel Baola is from Borno State, and he has not constructed not even a single borehole for his people. But he's calling the borehole that P2B constructed in the northern part to help them with the lack of water and everything. He's calling it inhuman borehole. So he said that, have you noticed that P2B usually posts on his S handle all his activities, including construction of inhuman borehole? But strangely, he has not put out any post regarding his 3 visits to 3 northern elders due to his empathy for northerners. Is either the Maradona is dribbling Erodens or the empathized northerners. Lafa Ferre, he's trying to mock P2B. He's so worried because APC, he's the informant of APC. So APC are expecting him to know what P2B went to discuss with Atiku Abubakar. Since Atiku Abubakar have sacked him and pursued him and is no longer feeding him, so he's quite curious. What did P2B discuss with Atiku Abubakar, and why is it that P2B have refused to post this? But let me tell you one thing before I even show you some comments of people. P2B is a smart politician. He said it that the time of politicking and campaigning is over. That now that politicians should focus more on helping the people and trying to hold the government, the illegal and the criminal government accountable, because this government have useless our nation. That this is the most important thing, that when it is time for election and politics, and he's going to play the politics. P2B is really a very smart man. He knows what he's doing. He's a disciplined man that follows through all his words and all his commitments. And apart from that, P2B is a smart politician. Even if he is making any form of coalition or merger with any political party, he wouldn't want it to come to the public now. P2B wants it to be a secret at least, so that when it is getting closer to the 27, they will break the news, and it will be like a tsunami. Because now, when you keep on leaking some information about his moves, and probably if people are trying to negotiate or come together to form a mega political party, the APC will secretly start fighting against you people. The APC will secretly start fighting against that particular merger, and they will be planting their moves and their spies within that particular party, and it will not work. I think Abubakar and PDP, like I've said, they don't even know politics. P2B should be the one teaching them politics. I took Abubakar and PDP, they were so excited, saying that P2B has returned back to the PDP, that P2B, the prodigal son, have returned back. They were so happy. They were the ones posting that P2B is going to form a merger with Atiku Abubakar and all that, but they don't even know how to play this politics. That is how APC infiltrated the PDP. That is how APC infiltrated PDP with Wike, and now PDP is, they don't even know their left from their right again. Wike is controlling PDP. Atiku Abubakar is even know we are in PDP again, because what they cannot even keep secret. You could imagine that they are having their National Executive Council meeting, and Wike, as a matter of fact, was there in the meeting. an APC man, a minister of an APC government. Whatever you people discuss in your National Executive Council meeting, Wike is going to carry it and tell someone else. Now, the chairman of the party is working for Yeson Wike and is indirectly working for Bola Tinubu. So you expect that P2P will come and work with such group of people, caliber of people that cannot even pursue Yeson Wike. And P2P is a smart politician. He doesn't even want anybody to know if he's making any political move or not, because he knows that APC could actually, find a way to, destroy such moves. And this is actually what Daniel Baola is worried. Now, when a lot of obedience saw what this Daniel Baola, how he was calling out P2B, trying to, say that P2B refused to post his visit to Atiku Abubakar. Some obedience started attacking him. He said, this person said, you are trying hard to understand P2B, but you can't demystify him, and it's giving you restless nights. As a so-called political analyst, you can't decipher decipher P2B's move, and it's making you run this on the street. I love how P2B is like a mystery to you and Reno Mokri. Keep digging to demystify him. I assure you, you can't, and he's miles ahead of you. This is what people are telling this particular Daniel Baola, who was sent by APC, that he should keep trying to demystify P2B. He should keep on digging to see what P2B is up to, that he cannot, because P2B is miles ahead of him. This other person said something very important. He said he called it an inhuman borehole. Remember, in his post, he said that P2B, dug an inhuman borehole in the north. But that same borehole has saved many lives in your northern state. Baola, be grateful for once. This person is telling Daniel Baola that him calling P2B's borehole and everything that he did for North inhuman, that him that is from the north has not even done one single thing for the northerners. That he is busy looking for how to feed his stomach for money from all these criminal politicians who have in the country. This other person said, Baola Dan Mola at work again. You have clearly let us know you are working for food, not the nation. People say that we clearly know that you are working for your food, because if you are working for the nation, Bola Tinubu has made all sorts of illegal policies that is going to plunge this country into hardship. Imagine sponsoring Hajj, an Islamic, a Muslim pilgrimage with 90 billion naira when the country is suffering. And instead of this Daniel Baola to use his time to caution this government, he's attacking P2B as if P2B is the one in power. So people are saying that it's obvious that between APC and Bola Tinubu is paying him because he's a jobless man. This other person says something. This job where Tinubu give you, no day easy at all. Person, father, and husband come, they behave like small picking. I can boldly tell you for free that this job APC gave to this Daniel Baola is not that easy for him, because every morning he wakes up, Bola Tinubu will command him, oh yeah, go and attack Mr. P2B, find any nonsense and find anything and mention P2B's name. And this is what a full grown man that has family has kept on doing. He does not discuss on issues affecting the nation. He only opens his mouth to attack Mr. P2B as if P2B was in charge, because we know that he has been paid to always attack Mr. P2B. Well, on another development story, that is that for Daniel Baola, because I don't even believe that is worth discussing, but I believe that P2B knows what he's doing. He is a smart politician. He's a smart politician. He wouldn't come out to tell everybody, look at his next move or look at his plan or probably what he's trying or intending to do. He has said it that the time for politics is over, that we should focus on holding this useless government accountable, other than politicking around. That is why P2B has been making donations, millions and millions of naira, building a lot of things, boreholes in the north, and donating to hospitals and schools, because he knows that the time for politics is over. When the time comes, you see P2B playing the politics he knows how to play, which is a very smart move and politics. Another developing story, that the former governor of Abia State, being Okeze Ibazu, has been on the news because he embezzled about 10 billion naira, which he claimed that he wanted to use to build an airport for Abia State. And the current governor of Abia State, being Alex Oti, came out and said that he cannot see the airport that Okezi Ikpeazu claimed that he used 10 billion naira to build. Now, Okezi Ikpeazu have come out to say and to reveal what he used that particular money to do. I'm going to play a brief video for you to listen to what the flimsy excuse that this particular man, Okezi Ikpeazu, gave, that and how he embezzled the 10 billion naira he allegedly, budgeted for an airport in Abia State. When we come back, we'll, analyze everything that this particular man said.
Yes, but I like to correct from the outset. We were thinking about the trade ports. Trade ports? Yes. Because all we do in Nigeria is airport, and they don't seem viable.
Was that what also inspired the thought of Abia having an airport?
Yes, but I like to correct from the outset. We were thinking about the trade ports.
Trade ports?
Yes. Because all we do in Nigeria is airport, and they don't seem viable. I wasn't thinking, Abia doesn't have money to sustain an airport. If it is for the purposes of airplane will land and airplane will take off. So we were saying, we can bring a smaller area into the airport so that somebody can come to the airport to shop and sleep and wait and then connect the next flight to the next location as they do in Dubai. A small conference center, small hotel, whatever. So people can, they'll be live even after, And then, but at some point, we found out that we have 15 markets in Aba. At the point we were thinking about this trade port, we realized that the road to area was bad. The road to Atiku market was bad. The road to Ngwa Road market was bad. So all our markets, we couldn't connect. And my vision, dovetailing from my desire to drive trade and commerce, was to interconnect all the markets. And I will tell you the relevance in a minute. So we decided to suspend the airport project. So today, when the people talk about money for airport or whatever, I think they are questioning my decision to change my mind. And I have right at that time as governor to say, I don't want this airport now. Because if you land at the airport, where are you going to? You can't go to area. So I had to, agree with the status quo at that time for us to finish some of this road. I'm happy that today I finished Atiku Road from that fund. I finished Fox Road from that fund. Ngwa Road is okay. Osusu Road is okay. So today you can connect.
So from the video you just watched, you could hear attentively what the careless excuse that this what's his name, Okezie Ikpeazu, was giving. That instead of building the 10 billion naira airport that he budgeted, that he used it to build, I don't know what he was calling, trade port. Now, Abia State people, when they were asked, where is the trade port? They said, we cannot see the trade port anywhere. And look at some people's comments. This person said, person that couldn't build common marketplace want to build trade port with 10 billion naira. Abia people really suffer. This other person said, these are criminalized, connected what? That all the roads in Abia State are messed up. This other person said, someone who is meant to be ashamed of the mess he did with Abia taxpayers' money is even here to defend the rubbish. Anyway, he is the end of wicked and criminal-minded leader that will ever walk through that Abia government house in Umahia. This other person said, trade port or airport or seaport or land port, none was built, but the money was looted. Onyori. So people are saying that this particular man, Okezie Ikpeazu, that just came out to say that he used the 10 billion naira to build a trade port, that none of the trade port was seen. Airport, they did not see. Roads, they did nothing, absolutely nothing. So what did he do with the 10 billion naira? They say in a well-governed nation, the EFCC could have actually arrested this particular man by now, because he was working because he's supporting Bola Tinubu's government. That is why nobody is actually coming to apprehend him or arrest him. But we know that he is worth being behind bars. For you to have, as a matter of fact, he even gave this contract to build airport to a company, and then siphoned the money through some individual accounts, which is what Alex Otti is trying to investigate. And Alex Otti have vowed, as a matter of fact, that he must recover these funds either by hook or by crook. That he's not interested in jailing anybody, but you see that particular funds, that 10 billion naira is not child's play, especially when the economy is so bad like this. That he must, as a matter of fact, recover these funds either by hook or by crook. Well, I'll keep you guys updated and about political happenings and issues within the country, because a lot of things are actually happening. If share this video and make it go viral. In case you've not subscribed to our channel, do well to subscribe and equally follow us on this particular channel.